Hey, so I know the audio quality here is not going to be great. Um, I'm just shooting this on my phone at work, so I have the kind of job that allows me to do that, fortunately. So there have been some questions from some of you concerning my gender, and honestly, I don't know how to answer properly. Some personal history. In 2012, I came out to family and close friends as transgender. Um, Specifically, I considered myself a trans woman. The outdated terminology would be male to female. We don't really say that anymore in the community, so to speak. But yeah, that's where I started off, and in 2015, 3 years later, I started hormones for the first time, and a year after that, um, a year and a couple months, give or take, I was living like as a woman full time. Uh, at my job, for example, the people that would handle paychecks and stuff like that had they knew my legal name still. I never changed it. Um, but everyone else in the store only knew me by my chosen name. And a lot of them didn't even really realize, at least until they actually spoke with me and heard my voice. And they were like, wait a minute, you have kind of a deep voice. Like, some of them wondered if I just, happened to have a deep voice, but some of them caught on. They're like, are you a boy or a girl? And I was just like, that's a good question, buddy. I suppose it's down to opinion, but yeah. So there is that, but um, I want to say. I know in 2016, I told my girlfriend at the time, who I'm still dating, uh, that I did like it. Um, she never did it like on her own, like independently. I asked her to at one point. I was like, "You should call me your boyfriend instead of your girlfriend." Um, and I found out that I really liked that uh, for a few different reasons, I guess. But as time went on, I found more and more that I still like to be considered male personally. So I guess what I'm saying is that I'm a femboy or an androgyne. I'm not sure how to answer, to be honest. I guess I would just go with femboy. But, um, yeah, it's odd to me that there's supposedly a conflict going on between, like, trans women, particularly the more, like, active portion of the community, and femboys about, like, whether femboys exist or not, I guess, whether they're a valid concept that I think is just silly. That's, coming from me. I was one of the more vocal trans activists types previously. And I don't see where the conflict is, personally. I know that there is a tendency, and even I subscribe to this line of thought before, and to some extent still do, to be honest, that a lot of the people currently identifying as like a femboy or just a crossdresser or whatever, for a lot of trans women, that's like a point of entry. They start there and then they go deeper and realize that like that's not enough. They need like the full fucking thing. Um, I get that, but there's some people like me who go the opposite direction. We go all the way first and then realize, actually, some of this isn't that important to me, and so we pull it back a bit. I just think, whatever. If that's what somebody feels like, then that's what they feel like, and like, fuck anybody who gets in the way. Personally, um, I don't see them as contradictory in any sort of ideological or philosophical sense. I still believe that trans women are women. I just call myself male because I'm not a trans woman. So, but anyways, my 2 cents, and I guess some explanation for my subscribers that couldn't piece it together from what I've talked about before. Not that I have like such an active channel, like there's so many people wondering, but anyways,